What's going on, dude? Dazed here, bringing you my first ever class setup of Advanced Warfare. The class setup I'm bringing you today is going to be the gun that I use almost every single game, and that is the ASM1 Magnitude. Now, I normally don't do class setups because they're usually based on how you play the game, but I've been getting asked a lot, like, what gun do you like to use the best, what are the attachments, when people see gameplays of mine. But the reason I don't do class setups is because some people like to rush, and their class setup would be just for rushing. And some people like to sit back and camp, they would use class setups for that. Or your objective player, you would set up your class for the objective. But as I said, a lot of people have been asking me, so I'm going to bring you my favorite class setup, and the gun that I always use the most is the ASM1 Magnitude. But before we get into this class setup, I want to tell you guys how you should be playing with this gun. Number one, you should always be trying to get close to your enemies. If you find yourself coming to a long-range gunfight, never challenge it. Always go around and flank that enemy, making sure that you're getting really close to them to hit them. This gun is not really effective at long-range distances. So I want to make sure that you guys know how to play with this gun when you use this class setup, because if you don't and you try to sit back and get kills, this class setup is not going to work for you. So let's get into the stats of the gun. I think a lot of people don't know what the stats mean for the actual gun, so I'm going to make that clear to everyone. Damage, I would hope everyone knows what damage is. Accuracy is a little tricky. Now, at high accuracy, when you're aiming down sights, your aim or sensitivity slows down a lot, so you can hit your target. When your accuracy is really low, when you're aiming down sights, the sensitivity is really high, and it's harder for you to lock onto that target. I don't know if a lot of people know that, but that's what I find at low and high accuracy is. Fire rate, obviously it's another easy one. It's how fast your gun fires. Range, it's how effective your gun is from a certain distance. Sometimes your range is so low, when you try to shoot them across the map, the bullets don't even register. So that's what range is. Handling. Now, handling, I just realized what it was when I got the Bal Inferno. It's how fast your gun reloads. The Bal Inferno, if you guys know, it reloads really fast in comparison with the Bal, which reloads a little bit slower. Mobility. Now, mobility is another tricky one. It's how well you move with your gun, and also how well you aim down sights with your gun. SMGs are always going to have a faster mobility than assault rifles, of course. So let's get into what I think is the best class setup for this gun. One, you need a gold camo on this gun. It makes it extremely powerful, and it makes it a one-shot kill. No, I'm just kidding, guys. The first attachment you need for this gun is quick draw, because the mobility on this gun is kind of low, and you zoom in sort of fast. If you're rushing people, you really need quick draw to get that jump on them. Like I said before, advanced rifling is a must for this gun because you need that extra boost of range. Foregrip, it's going to help you get that accuracy up and make you lock on certain targets much easier, and you won't have your aim all over the place. For the perks, I always use low profile, so I'm a little stealthy and invisible to UAVs and exopings. Perk 2, I would use blind eye, so I'm not visible to any kill streaks or, score streaks that, such as turret or blind or warbird. Any of those really suck. Perk 3, I would use both toughness and blast suppressor, because toughness is good for gunfights, so your gun doesn't jump up when you're being shot. Blast suppressor I would use because you need to use those X movements to get away from people, because this gun is not silent, so everyone's going to know where you are when you shoot. So definitely advise, those are the top 2 perks, a must for those. Now for the score streaks, I use UAV. UAV, bombing run, and care package. Now, I like to use these low score streaks because you're going to be rushing a lot, so you don't really need high kill streaks. You're going to be dying kind of a lot unless you go on a nice run and, you know, kill a lot of people. But this gun is rushing, and sometimes you get on nice streaks, but not all the time. It's not really that type of gun. On my UAV, I use support, which makes you get your UAV all the time even when you die. Threat detection, which highlights those people in red and you can see them through walls. And I also use extra assist points. This helps you carry on to the next score streak when you call in your UAV, which helps a lot. For the care package and bombing run, I don't use any perks on that. The care package is actually really good. It's at a low score, so you're going to get it a lot, and it kind of gives out good score streaks. So I would definitely advise you to use that. That's it, guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you found it helpful, make sure you drop a like on this video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. I think I'm only 2 subscribers away from 1,000. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.